Wait, actually, I'm kind of curious. How was Cipher's ranking anyways? Oh, it's literally just Cipher. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Same tier as Teep. Whoa, 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 chat. Same tier as Teep? That is kinda whoa! Same tier as Teep for Pokke and MOC. That is kinda crazy, man. Yo, I think we might be losing money, guys. We might be losing money if we don't prove our cat. Yeah, holy shit. What is the justification for this, by the way? Let's take a peek over here. We have added Cipher to the tier list, but no other changes. Prepare a post shadow update. Bundle up the update with pure fiction one since new phase started 2 days ago. Expect the next tier. Ooh, a bigger boom than usual. A bigger boom than usual. Keep in mind, she is most likely decorated as the biggest performance difference between playing on manual and playing on auto. While the tier list is focused on manual play, it is very important that we are aware of this. Also, watch this her for pure vision. We place her in tier 1 but may update her based on her performance in a couple of days. Okay, very, very general ratings. Right, very, very general ratings. Do we have like a review for Cipher right now? What is like the review over here? Whoa! Okay, I'm not okay. Okay, yep, I'm not reading all that. Right, I'm not reading all that. Okay, let's just get to the final parkour paragraph. Universal debuffing support that can take damage that you were doing. Okay, yo, Pride Andrew, if you are watching this video from the Clip channel, please just make like a summary, like a 1 paragraph. Okay, roughly like this long, right? Because this is crazy, man. This can be like a YouTube video. Like, you can literally make like a full 8-minute YouTube video explaining on this amount of yep. It's kind of crazy. Okay, TLDR. Why you want to use Cipher? A universal debuffing support that can take damage you were doing already, amplify, repurpose to delete something later. Personal damage non-negligible is lacking enough that she won't be able to steal the DPS show like Anexa. Self buffs are okay. Ability multipliers are modest. Modest is just way too jet. It's dog shit. Her personal multipliers are completely dog shit. Dude, her multipliers, right? If you want to take a look at the multipliers, right? Okay, wait, can we like open up like another tab? Okay. Boom profile. Bro, 200%. 200% in 2025? Are you fucking trolling? 200%. For context, okay, let's just take a look at Anexa. Alright, let's just take a look at Anexa. Ooh, wow. Oh, I thought Saber is out. That's crazy. Let's just take a look at Anexa, guys. Bro, this is 4 times instance of 70. So baseline, it's already 280. Plus this is 350%. Times 2, by the way. Times 2. As a sub DPS. If you are going to be throwing out 200% multiplier in the big 2-5, you might as well just be like a Pella. What is Pella's multiplier actually? Wait, I'm so curious. What's Pella's multiplier? Are you fucking trolling? Okay, nah, I'm good. Nope. Modest is way too generous, right? Modest is way too generous. Where the hell was it? Yeah, okay, this just changes to complete utter garbage, right? Bro's multiplier is literally lower than Pella. At level 10, by the way. So at level 12 is 231. Hell nah, I'm good, right? And she cannot afford to go for the damage stats and subsets and relics. It means you don't really, okay, yep. Quite flexible. Attack roll for personal damage, blah blah. Okay. Got some great synergies with existing DPS. Okay. For the attack roll versus energy regeneration, you can check out my video. I think I cooked up a little video on my Cypher's Penta Zero Cycle over here. I think generally speaking from like my runs and doing Zero Cycles, a thing that I've noticed is that towards the very last portion, right? You can take a look at the very last portion of the run. You are going to be missing a little bit of energy here sometimes. So it depends if you can actually let go of this ultimate. So for Agron's case, it's actually okay because we actually managed to get off the kill with our ultimate into an ultimate, so double ultimate back. But for other runs, so for example, I believe in D Herta. Okay, so for example, in the D Herta run over here, right? You can see that we are actually not able to get the energy required for the 0 cycle here and pop off this Cipher. So if we didn't have the TV giving us the energy, this entire 789,000, because one stack is 1,000 by the way for true damage, it just wouldn't have happened. So under normal circumstances, if you are concerned about like very specific 0 cycle scenarios, right? If you don't get this energy regeneration and she can't let go of this ultimate, it is just completely wasted. So for some scenarios, you might want to consider getting energy regeneration rope so you can let go of this ultimate at the very last wave. I think a very similar situation also happened with Fei Xiao. Somewhere here, right? Oh my god, that's a crazy ass pause. Right, somewhere here, if we didn't have the energy regeneration rope over here, you actually cannot let go of this ultimate, which is all these damage that you have been saving up, it is completely irrelevant. So for this like specific scenarios, you might want to consider getting ER rope. But this is like for very niche. I think for general purpose, if you just want to go for like 1, 2, 3 cycles, might not matter about it that much because you can always just hold, right? You can always just hold because by the time you roll into like the wave 2, it doesn't really matter anymore because the enemy's gonna die. So whether you clear this in 1 cycle, 2 cycle, you can just hold your ultimate, right? So that is pretty much it. Where were we again? Blah 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 blah. Cipher synergy icon prevent defense reduction at a very consistent rate. I can apply blah 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 blah. Okay. Yep. Facial appreciate follow up. Not even worry blah blah blah. Yep. Okay. Pretty much everything. Cipher is fantastic. She may not always be the absolute undisputed best in each respective team, but she is always a direct runner up, and it is a close second. Gacha exclusive light cone. Okay. Do you guys really not have resolution in 2025? I feel like that is legitimately a little bit crazy. In 2025, no resolution. Okay, maybe S5, right? Okay, maybe you don't have S5. Yeah, because if you don't have S5, the base chance is actually a little bit low, so it's not that consistent. Bro, are you guys just tourists? Okay, have you guys considered pooling better? That is crazy, bro. 2025. It's 2025, guys. That is crazy. Want to be consistent with bros, you need a bleed for that. Okay, this is not exactly true. Because your individual hits from Cipher, right? It's multi-hit. So every single individual hit, since it's multi, you just need to let the hit apply one time, and then you can get the defense down for the skill anyways. Okay, for the basic and ultimate, then yeah, you need a super high HR if you don't have the S5, so it's a little bit unfortunate. Don't need it. For me personally, I don't think the Idol is gonna be that worth it, especially when Fake Collab is coming up. If you want to get for the Idol, you can always just wait for the V-Run. Cipher is just the GOAT. She works excellently in every team for every character, but she may not be for every player. High-end optimization of your end, blah blah blah. Do yourself very good. She's truly built to last. Bro, okay, with all due respect, whoever typed up this Cipher post, I think they are just glazing Cipher a little. Is this a typo? That's a typo. She's a car. Okay. Yep, she's a car, guys. The Cipher car is crazy. Yeah, I think this is a little bit too much glazing. Me personally, I don't think it's that insane. Like if I were to choose between Tribi and Cipher, yeah, I feel like I think it's a little bit too generous. We'll see how it rolls by the next MOC then. Because for the current phase of MOC 12, if you use her in the first half with Castris, any support that works with Castris will just 0 cycle the first half anyways. The TV boss is actually super good for Cipher because you can get a lot of energy. So you can actually get a very decent uptime with the true damage because of the TV bosses. So we'll see how the next MOC rotation goes. But yep, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think, bro, in the Killer channel, right? Peace. You have cooled your last cool, my man.